Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling this morning? How y'all feeling this morning? Peace, love, and joy to everybody. How y'all feeling this morning? How you feeling this morning? I'm gonna give some people a chance to come on. Tune on in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Come on in. I don't bite. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on in. Come on, get some more y'all. Come on in here. Come on in here. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, men. Good morning, kings and queens, whatever you want to call yourself. Good morning, good morning. Today is a good day. Every day is a good day. If the Lord open our eyes, ain't no need to complain. Boy, ain't no need to complain. Yeah, it's hard on everybody sometimes. It ain't gonna rain forever, baby. It ain't gonna rain forever. It ain't gonna rain forever. Peace, love, and joy to everybody. It ain't gonna rain forever, baby. Go on ahead and let that rain hit you. Come on up out that rain and continue to go ahead on and do something else. Life is what you make it. I got a good topic this morning. I want everybody to tune on into it, tap on into it. Come on. I don't want to play the music too long. I want to get straight to my business on here. For the ones that have been sharing, for the ones that have been coming, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all a whole lot. I appreciate y'all a whole lot. As y'all know and as y'all can see now. Good morning, good morning. How you feeling this morning? I do be doing my podcasts on Sundays at 5 o'clock. Sundays at 5 o'clock. Again, I told y'all ladies, if y'all have any testimony that y'all want to tell, or if y'all want me to set up a time to go live with y'all, that's fine. Or men, same thing, man. If you have a testimony that you want to share, or to help the kids out, or to help the women out, just helping people out, man, because that's what it's all about. If you have a testimony, always hit me up. You don't have to be on that Friday, that Sunday. I'm sorry, you don't have to be on that Sunday. It can be any day, or we kind of can schedule a time or whatever the case may be. But that's what Check Your Energy is all about. It's all about helping someone else out, sharing your testimony, and uplifting people. But I do want to say this right here. Starting off, man. The talk this morning is you can't trust a person that doesn't admit when they wrong. And I'm gonna break it down to what I'm saying. You can't trust too many people that admit when they or that don't admit when they're wrong. A lot of times nobody wants to hold themselves accountable for nothing. Yeah, boy, I'm talking about people don't like to hold themselves accountable for anything. Come on now, give me on up there. Come on, get some more people on in here. Please share. People don't like to hold themselves accountable for things. And I'm gonna say this for as it with relationships, parenting, friendship, business, etc., etc. Please share. People don't like to tell the truth. They don't like to admit when they wrong. At the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right. And in some way, if we friends in some type of in the type of relationship, something went wrong somewhere. And it's a lot of times when you go doing bidding with people, you get to go meeting people. It's always, oh man, my family people, man, I don't fuck with my family people, man, they be doing me wrong. Well, what you did wrong? Oh yeah, boy, I gotta put my feet deep in it this morning. I'm trying to figure out every time you deal with somebody, you always talking about it's the other person. You never admit when you wrong. And those type of people are dangerous to be around because they don't see when they do wrong. They let you tell it. They the most precious person in the world. They don't do no wrong. I'm sweet to everybody. Everybody love me. Well, shit, why you ain't got nothing then? If everybody love you, you tell me why goddamn you can't go over your auntie house and sleep on the couch if you fall off or if you get to be. Don't nobody even want you at their house. I'm starting with the men. I ain't never seen so many dudes. I ain't forgot about the roof. I'll be as soon as I get through. I ain't never seen so many people, men. That's why we can't come up. you don't never like say, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was wrong at that, man. He did this, and I did this, then we just was back and forth. You don't never. It's always it's like a little girl. He started it. He started. A person that doesn't admit when they're wrong, you can't trust them. They just like a woman. They jump from dick to dick, dick to dick, dick to dick. They jump dick to dick. I'm talking about straight men. You jump dick to dick. I don't understand. At the end of the day, you ain't did no wrong. You ain't got a pot to piss in or winter to throw it out. No, but let you tell it. Everybody using you. Everybody doing you wrong. You go through. You try. No, man. Admit when you wrong. Admit when you in a position and you go say, you know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie, man. You used to play over a girl. I used to do this, man. I took this from my mom. I did all this. It ain't never you. Then you always want to be the realest one. Man, I'm real. I keep it real with everybody. Everybody is fuck over me. You fuck over yourself by not telling the truth. Everybody on this Facebook, please share. Everybody on this TikTok right here, everybody do wrong. Everybody say things wrong. It don't start from if I say something to my partner, then he just ain't saying nothing back to me and I just keep. No, man, it be back to back to back. So that's what I don't understand about a lot of people. When you run into a man, if you run into somebody you try to do business with, bro, and they tell you, oh man, I don't really fool with nobody, man, it's them. It ain't the other person, it's them. It's them. I ain't never seen so many. And they ain't gonna lie to black people. We play that all the time. Well, it don't be us now, man. When you do something wrong, admit what you did wrong, even in relationships. Even in relationship, when women get these dudes, well, I was a good woman and whatever, and then I did this right here for him, and I bought him this, and when he had sick and broken feet, I was there. That don't, what that mean? But you mean tell me out the whole 5 years, the whole 10 years, the whole 12 years, I don't care if it was 3, I don't care if it was 6 months, you just was great the whole 6 months. Well, come on now, woman. Come on now. I know I got a bald spot on top of my head. But I'd be a goddamn fool to say, well, shit, man, it's growing. It's growing. Now it's a spot there. Well, I'm gonna keep lying to myself and saying that it gonna grow right. Let me go get some. I tried it already. Motor oil don't work. PP don't work. Boo boo don't work. It's a bald spot there. It's over with. So it's just like you got a continuous lie right there, and you saying it wasn't me. Well, you don't say nothing back. You don't talk back. You ain't got no smart mouth. You don't want you cook every day, or you don't say nothing. You pay. Come on now. Yeah, come on now. This just getting ridiculous with us. I'm a good woman. Well, you might be a good woman, shit, or to yourself. You might not be a good woman to the man. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to get you to do something. But it's him though. But let you tell it it's him. Let you tell it it's the woman. No, man. When you figure out, hey, you know what? You know what? The idea kind of escalated. I could have been quiet, but I kept on. We all have some. I do too. At the end of the day, when you can't tell the truth about your wrongdoing, you know when people say, "Hey, what happened to your last relationship?" It wasn't me. It was her. It was him. I've been good to all my boyfriends. I've been good to everybody. I ain't never cheated. I ain't never did nothing. Lying like a motherfucker. Talking on the phone, cheating. Lying, cheating. If a person asks you not to do something, you snuck behind their back and done it, you lied. Cheated. Trust. It's the same thing. So at the end of the day, you don't never admit and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, it starts with self. That's the only way you can be real. You got to say, hey, you know what? And I want to say this here too, because I want to elaborate some things this morning. I want to say this right here. It's just like, now I'm gonna go back to the men. I want to stay on the ladies a little bit. I got a size 12 later. I want to put 6 in your ass. I'm gonna put 6 in the men. That's all right. That's all right. See, y'all come off. Y'all gonna get it 6 and 6. It's gonna be okay. So at the end of the day, it's like you always saying, I got pregnant by the wrong person and it wasn't them. No. Sometimes you got to sit down and say, hey, you know what? I was moving too fast when I was young. Bar was hot. That thing was hot. That thing was hot like a butter you throw in the skillet. You don't say all that. You don't say, you know what? I did give it up to him too fast. And then, you know, we was just off into some stuff. I loved him. He loved me. We was young. But we didn't even know, what this was going. Why can't it be? Please shut. Why it can't be we both was young and we didn't know what we was doing? Why it always got to be the blame on the man? When you gonna start recognizing when you do something wrong, ladies? When you gonna start admitting and say, you know what? I was hiding the tail. Or this happened to me when I was like this here. It seems like every time you turn around, you don't never want to tell the truth about what you doing, but you can tell the truth about everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, but you ain't did nothing wrong. Let you tell it as a woman. You the best woman in the world. You good to your children, you do this here, but you don't never say, hey, you know what, I kept her from the dad or whatever, I was mad, I was upset. It's like we don't never tell the truth. Then again, he go with the guys. You got the same thing with the men. You got the same thing, bro. You got the same. Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was lazy, man. I ain't want to do nothing. I ain't want no job, man. Baby had spoiled me. It ain't no reason for no man to have no excuses for not having no money. Tell the truth. You don't want to work. You don't want to work. You like standing on your mama. You like using women. Man, just tell the truth. Don't try to make it seem like, because you got some women that stayed down with some dudes and then held them down and then helped them out. But it's always the woman, though. When you the one that keep on fucking up. Every time you turn around, you sneaking over here. Then you over here with the good that ain't got nothing going on, but you got your good working. See, it seems like every time, that's why women, when you get with these dudes, when they can't tell the truth about themselves, that's your fault for even dealing with them. And the same thing with the dude. If the woman don't ever say, you know what, it takes me a little time to grow. I got a little small mouth. I do want to be in a relationship or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a little time. Why not like me? I know me 100%. I don't like no dirt ass car. I don't like no woman mouthing back. I don't give a damn if I'm wrong or not. Let me cool down first. And I know how to come back and say I'm sorry. I don't want tit for tat. So at the end of the day, if a person can't tell you how they are, this is what happens. Please share when you don't tell a person how you are. They don't know how to handle the situation. You feel me? Like me, I always stayed by myself. I always did everything. I always do all the cooking. So sometimes I might step on a woman toe. She might want to cook me a little something to eat. You feel me? But then it might be the other way around. That woman might be lazy and she might be used to somebody just going out and buying something. I don't want to go buy nothing every day. So if you already telling me the truth, then we don't have to worry about what's gonna go on there, because I'm telling you, ain't gonna do it. So at the end of the day, you're fake it till you make it with a person. Please, what's going on, Chris? You're fake it till you make it with a person, and then when shit start happening, you start saying, man, it's her, man. She wouldn't be too controlling. Now it was both of y'all lying. The woman I'm with now, I already tell y'all the dumb. I'm disciplining kids. I'm doing it all. I don't want to lie about that. So please, at the end of the day, you can't trust a person that don't tell you the truth. Because at the end of the day, they're going to start showing you how they are. They're going to start showing you how, even people at work, they want to start being your friend and all this right here. Now, check me out now, guys. I know I ain't lying about this. People act like they really want to do something with you, and then next thing they know, they start asking you for money. And then you bingo. Now I see why nobody don't fuck with you. Hey girl, you think you can let me hold $50 or whatever? You trying to act like you crying and shit. Please shut. You talking about your mama don't want to do this, won't nobody help you. Then that thing you done borrowed $20, $25, $50 from the girl at work. That thing you she done borrowed some money from you. Now you can't get your money back. Now you sitting there, you like, God damn, Vicky, Chris, you just borrowed this money from me. This been 3 weeks ago. That's when people start finding it. You can't trust a person. Because most time now, especially a lot of you men, man, you don't want to do nothing. Only thing you want to do is go. Only thing you do is want to go in the club, match up your clothes, and go in and act like you got something going on. But when it's time for you to deal with a woman or talk to her, you come with a whole bunch of lies. Why you ain't in a relationship? Say, man, I ain't in a relationship because the relationship didn't work out. But what happened? Was it you? It was both of us. It's some things I didn't like about her. It's some things she didn't like about me. It wasn't gonna work out. Well, who you think? It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. I don't never want to blame a woman, right? I don't want to blame a woman, or I don't want to blame any friends for me not even being their friends no more. You know who I want to blame? I want to 150% blame myself, because when I'm lacking on the 50, damn, dude, why you blame yourself? Because I could have been walked away. I didn't have to keep letting a friend, a family member, you understand what I'm saying, or potentially be a person that's going to be me. I didn't have to stay. So at the end of the day, I begin to be wrong when I already know it's something that I can't put up with. And then I keep on trying. I keep on trying. Now I'm letting out whatever frustration I have. Please share the one that's on my face. I'm letting out my frustration because I feel, okay, then you going to do it, then I'm going to do it too. I ain't never finna do that no more. I'm going to let a person know straight up from out the gate of what I'm not dealing with. What I don't want to deal with. What I don't want to fuck. I don't want you to tell me where I want you to try. I don't want to try. I don't want to try. I know I don't want to try. I don't want to try to have no relationship with what I know for a fact with no person that's supposed to be my friend, that's supposed to be my business partner. I don't want to try with him if he don't got his own car. I don't want to try with him if he don't have his own house and he don't have this stuff established and it been down there. It's been down there 3-4 years and he still holler about the same thing. My mama passed, my brother died, man. It still hurt me. And it been 5 or 6 or 7 years and you still selling me the same goddamn excuse and the same dream that you done gave to somebody else. I don't want to hear that. So why would I put myself into a situation like that, and then now I'm upset because I stayed. Now I'm allowing myself to let out frustrations that I don't need to be letting out. That's our problem as people. We blame everybody else for our truth. Hey, listen, this is the thing about it. If I can see what you're doing, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. As a man, if I can't admit the truth, why would you even deal with me? If I can't admit when I'm wrong, why can I, it's just like being in a relationship with somebody. If this woman or this man overspent, he need to recognize he overspent. She need to recognize that she overspent. If a woman does something that I don't like, right? And I address her about it and tell her that it's disrespectful, and she tell me, well, it wasn't too much of a big deal or whatever. Oh, such and such. I ain't such and such. Respect on my end is different, and respect on your end is different. So if I say, hey, listen, don't do it no more, and if you can't acknowledge that you was wrong for doing it, I don't want to move forward. I don't want to continue to move forward with you no more. I tell all my friends the same thing. Get yourself together before you come deal with me. Because the thing about it is, my brother and my sister, the thing about it is when I'm able to do something and pay for something, you expect for me to be there for you. And then when I say something to you about you not doing it, you will say some shit like, oh man, shit, you just trying to bring it up in my face, bro, what you did for me. No, man, you just don't want to admit that you're a piece of shit. You don't want to admit that you're a user. You try to manipulate a person to do what you want them to do. You sorry, man. You want laying on your mama. You want laying on your sister. Anytime that you can play and it play on a person's top, but then you turn around and you play the victim. So when a person, please share, if you really want to know how a person is, just sit down and talk to them. And if they keep telling you shit about other people and not telling you nothing about themselves, they ain't worth a shit. They ain't worth a hill of beans. Because at the end of the day, man, I know one thing about me. It took me a long time to learn how to close my mouth. It took me a long time to walk away from things. And I still sometimes open my mouth. I still got that problem. It takes some time for me when I'm trying to cheat somebody, something I love them, whether it's my woman or my friend, I press on them real hard. That's a problem for me sometimes. But it's out of love. Please share. But see, a person needs to know that about me so they can learn how to deal with me. You feel me? If a man don't know how to deal with you and a woman don't know how to deal with you and you can't admit how you are, you can't be trusted. You want me to trust you, right? Instead of you just saying, hey, Damien, I love my mama, I love my daddy, and there's things with me and I'm weak for that. And I just, you know what I'm saying? You got to give me time. That's how you talk to people. I had to learn that, man. I had that shit bad. And then you got to admit when you wrong. How you want to be with a woman or you want to be with a man, you can't say, hey, baby, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong. I apologize. You got that made a person know that you're trying. Please share. So if you want to keep a man, damn what you think about I'm a good woman. A good woman to who? Is you going to who? You might be a good woman to yourself, but if you ain't doing what the person asking you to do, and then when the person asks you to do something, you saying it's him. No, it's you. You don't want to admit that you don't want to do it. You don't want to admit that you can't do it. You don't admit that, hey, it's hard for me to do it. Give me time. It's the same thing with me as a woman. I can't expect to be with somebody and call myself a good man. I'm just a good man in my eyes. But when it comes to a woman and she wants me for a certain reason, a certain position, if I can't do it, I'm not no good man to her. I'm just, well, damn, he good. No, you straight, but he wasn't good enough for me. That's right. That's true. It's a lot of y'all may be good. You gonna always be good in your eyes. I always remember that. I'm always good in my eyes. But you never really, if you can't be versatile, if you can't learn how to deal with people, then God got you here to deal with multiple people. That's why you got more than one race. If you just going to lock in with just this and then just that, well, what are you useful for then? So at the end of the day, oh, I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I do this for a man. What the fuck do that mean? That don't mean nothing. But because it's the same thing with me. When I get with a woman, now check me out, and I always lost women like this. I am not an affectionate person. And I'm supposed to tell a woman, and she's supposed to say, hey, I say, hey, listen, I'm not that affectionate. I know how to cook, I clean, I do everything, but baby, I need that. I'm gonna say, well, you have to teach it to me. Now, if you don't want to teach it to me, please shut. That's your issue. I told you what my problem was. I told you what was wrong with me. I told you that I have these problems sometimes, probably holding hands, or I'm not too kissable. Is it going to work out? I don't know. Would I ever do it? I don't know. I want to. So at the end of the day, if you got a smart ass mouth, if you don't know how to, if you're a big spender, if you like to used to get spoiled, oh, I'm used to my man doing it. But you got to be used to doing something for somebody else sometime, baby. The table's turned. And only thing I'm saying to people is this, please share. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how good you look. When you start to deal with a person, please share. Business-wise, friendship-wise, relationship-wise, if you don't never admit to a person that you was wrong, you is not right on every goddamn thing you say. You may act like it, but you know damn well you ain't right 100% every time. And so it could come to some point in time, ladies and gentlemen, when you got to understand it, because I want some women to be on Sunday, because I got some shit. I got to put these 6 inches in you and 6 inches. I got 12 right here I want to put in there. I ain't too tall. Now check this out. If you get with a person, right, please share. Just be honest. If he can't handle it, Bean, there you go. If she can't handle it, give her 2 of those. But so what? Going on then. So at the end of the day, I don't have no reason to be lying, and it's up to become a point in time you're too old for that shit. It comes to a point in time you should be checking your energy. At the end of the day, you only gravitate to what you are. If you're a liar, then you're finna attract another liar, and another liar, and another liar, and another liar. Stop asking for something that you're not. Stop. Oh, I had a baby by him. I always been you was a stone cold slut when you was young. Come on now, stop it. Come on now, you was all down the street doing all type of stuff that your mama told you not to do. Same thing for the dudes. Cunning girls, you was everything under the book. All of a sudden, you was a good dude ever since you was young. Come on, man, let's stop that. Let's stop that. My mama told you was a straight 304 and you knew. How old you were? Yeah, look how young you was. You shouldn't even been worried about what you was doing, but you was doing it though. And you liked it and you did it to the best of your ability. Well, let them know. Let them know that you in the basketball team or the football. I don't care what you. Let them know though. So don't try to act like that you did everything good. Cause boy, I done did some things in my life. Boy, I ain't been the I'm steady trying to fix my mouth now. But my girl say something to me, I be wanting to goddamn and rip the tree out the ground, so I just don't say nothing sometimes. What's going on? I don't say nothing, but I know I be wrong. And sometimes she be wrong. But at the end of the day, is this. I'm trying to change my attitude, right? I know I got an attitude. Maybe if I don't say nothing, she'll start saying, okay, now I was wrong. I apologize. As people, please share. And it's real. When you can't deal with a woman, or the woman can't deal with her man, or you can't deal with your homeboy, say, hey, man, I apologize. I was wrong, bro. You told me something, fam, and I should have never said nothing, bro. And I let it leak out, bro. And I told something. That's why stuff going around so much now. This right here. People talking, and then you turn around and say, hey, man, what's that called and told me that? You said, man, you know what, D, man? My bad, bro. I was talking to my mama, man. I told my mama, man. My mama told her, bro. Yeah, that's how most things happen. We don't like to tell the truth about how things really happen. Tell the truth. When you wrong, it's better for you to go on, get it out the way. Because I'm going to tell you something, man, somebody. The truth gonna come to the light. It is there in the dark for a nice little minute, but when it come out, it seems like it destroys everything that you ever had built. Please share. And I was saying it to I want to say it to a lot of women too, because you got to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. It don't matter if you lay down with a person. It don't matter what he told you. You proceeded to go on and on and on with whatever it was. And men, we do the same thing. A person can only lead you on if you allow them to lead you on. Come on now. Come on now. So at the end of the day, if a person tell you that they don't want you, come on, be honest and say, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was weak for it, man. I don't know, that boy had some that boy thing was so good. I couldn't resist. I knew I was wrong for going back. Y'all help me, good. If y'all see me going over that shit, y'all call the police on me. I went over there, he laid me out, he manipulated me. Come on, now, I told you 15 times I ain't want you. But you just kept on coming back because it was so good. That boy, it was so good, you could help it. Every night you thinking about it. I know you thinking about it every night. Then I call your phone. Hey, what's up, man? What you got going on, man? I'm just leaving it. I ain't doing that. You just be willing to come over here. Man, I'm outside your house right now. Okay, then let me get up and unlock the door. You ain't going to I already know what time it is. Then soon I get up and leave, you feel some type of way. He manipulated me. I manipulated you. All thing I asked you to do was I just left the club, open the door. I ain't force you. I didn't come through your window. I didn't come through your telephone. You politely got up with your pajamas on, if you had any on, and unlocked the door. The same thing with these ladies. When they ask us for our money. Boy, we be so weak, boy. Boy, you come through smelling like Victoria's Secret and all this other stuff. Boy, we just got paid. We know goddamn well we ain't got but the last got a couple $100 to pay that little twisted bill, but we going on ahead and give it to you. Then that ain't no, man, she ain't called me cool, man. She playing all them games, man. Boy, and then you see in that club, and she dancing on them dudes. They will get you blow through, then. You blame. Just tell the truth how it went. But man, got my money, man. She in the club. Boy, that good. I'm talking about, and she looking good, and she got it bent over too. I'm talking about that big old thing in the air. You just walked through the door. You ain't got to drink good. You just spilled the drink all of that, and that was your last $15, and you done raised the drink on. Oh, now you extra mad. Boy, you big man now. You mad as on no way. God, man, I can't believe she ain't. I just gave her $200 to pay her bill. Please shout. Because a lot of y'all be like crying and we go on share it to the dude that y'all talk to, share it to the women. Go on share it. Boy, you lay that down and be crying and inside and you would say, man, let me talk to you for a minute. Can I talk to you for a Yeah. That funky $4. Now you did. I couldn't tell it was funky Tanya when she took it. She took that money, now she in the club. Now you so upset and your blood pumping. But you ain't saying to yourself, calm down, Damien. Calm down. You don't want to get off into this right here. Then that thing, that's when this starts. That's when that starts. That's when all that right there starts. Because you upset. You ain't getting yourself to saying to calm down and they say, man, what happened? Man, she came over to the house and gave. Did she make you give her the money? No, man, but she asked me, man, she know I'm going to be there for her, man. Man, damn, man, she could have given. You see what you just said? She knew that you was going to be there for her. She knew that you was going to, whoever you is, she knew you was going to be there for her. She didn't tell you she was going to be there for you. Only thing she did was ask you for the money and you gave it to her. And now you feel some type of way. What he did was ask you for that poop, that nanny, that wet, or whatever you want to call it, the sexy red, whatever you want to call it, the pink, whatever. He asked you for it, gave it up. He ain't must have to fight for it. He ain't have to fight for it. He just asked, hey, do you mind? Then when he put it on you, you couldn't help it. So a lot of time we be lying. You don't never tell your homegirl, no, good, yeah, he told me he didn't want me, woo. But then if you do tell your homegirl, there they go again, he still was wrong. If he know he didn't want you, he just should have left you alone. No, if you knew that you was too weak, you should have went to Sunday school every day. You should have went to your auntie that was gonna be praying. Then you should have blocked his phone number, and then you should have did everything. You should have did everything in your power to stay away from him because you knew he was weak. That's what we gotta do as men. When you know something ain't right, you got to go the other way till you get stronger. So when you not strong, they say, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was weak, bro. So we don't, please, we don't admit when we weak. We don't say, man, you know what, I was weak. I ain't weak no more. See, now I can go places, walk past people, don't say nothing. Somebody say something else. Like, man, you just talk. See, I have to admit when what happened, D, man, I could have let that shit go and I did. He said something, I hit him in the mouth. Damn, D, he ain't do nothing but say nothing. You gonna hit everybody in the mouth, say something to you? I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try. And then when you keep trying, then something gonna happen. Yeah, you right. So at the end of the day, it go vice versa. You got to think about it. If I'm gonna try to keep doing something to somebody, eventually something gonna happen to me. If you keep on being weak, eventually I say, I had this friend, and I hope she on here. I pray she on here. I ain't never seen a woman that thinks she can buy every relationship. I got a home girl. I do everything. No, you do everything because out of your own pity. It don't have nothing to do with the man. If he don't have nothing, fuck him. What you with him for anyway? You taking upon another child, and then you get mad knowing that this man can't do nothing for you. You take upon people that's in relationships instead of you just saying, I like married men. I like married men, baby. I like to be with somebody and I want him to leave, go home to his wife, and then when I call him, but you don't start liking the feeling or you start feeling disrespectful. So just say, well, you know, we both were wrong. I knew he was married or whatever the case may be. Or I knew that he had a girlfriend, and you know, I thought my option was going to outweigh everybody else's option, and it did. And it blew up in my face. Same thing with the dude. You knew she was talking to somebody else. Whoever, man, he ain't must got no money. So you gave all yours. So he got some money. It's your money. You already know one thing. They say the broke ones lay it down good. They say the broke ones lay it down good. I ain't got time to lay it down good, I guess, because I'm too busy. They say the broke ones throw it like Joe Brees throw football. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just asking the lady. They say the broke men are the best ones in the bag. That's what they say. So at the end of the day, you know he was broke. So don't start complaining when you start got to take care. Yeah, he asked me for my car. You already know that he already paying you. He paying you in dingling. That's what you want me to say. I'm a man. I know what you want me to say. But you'll turn around and say, he using me. You using him too. He throwing his back out for however many long. Hey, you want something? What's name? You want something? You want something? I'm all right. How you doing? So at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out how you think you can trust a woman or you can trust a man or any type of family member or friend if they can't admit their wrongdoing. How you going to talk to somebody and really trust somebody, and every time you talking to them, that's why women so much, that's my bestie, that's my friend, that's my dad. Well, don't tell you the truth. Girl, you got too overweight. Girl, you spend too much money. Tell the truth why you the way you are. Don't blame it on nobody else. Why would I sit here and blame that I'm broke because of my homeboy? I'm broke because I helped my money off. How can I say, man, I'm going to help the man? I did that to myself. So when you get with a man or a woman that's really strong-minded and they don't want to hear all that, when I get with somebody, I don't want to hear about nobody else. Right? If I'm going to some type of function and if I'm going to some type of assembly for my clothes, I don't want to hear about David Rain or I don't want to hear about nobody rip you out. I just want to know how you do business. I just want to know what type of person you are. I want to know how you look at things. I want to know in the nearest future, what do you see yourself making out of this? I don't want to meet nobody. Man, I know how to rap. I know how to sing, man, but when nobody put me in the studio, man, say, man, help me out, D. Say, man, give me a few clothes, free t-shirts, man. Man, come on, man, somebody help me and put me on. I'm going to say, shit, hey, how old you is, man? You older than me. Why nobody want to help you? Man, no, don't want nobody to help you. It's because you don't do the right thing. Nobody help you because you have an addiction. Nobody help you because you don't want to admit to your wrongdoing. I was one of those same people. Ain't no woman, don't no woman want to put up with no man and come say, hey, baby, listen. Man, listen, bro. I need you, baby. For real. I know I got to do this. I don't know how. Same thing with a woman. She could be a good woman to her and have all the qualities, but this right here, she won't shut up. Every time you say something, she got to say something out of them old dick suckers. She got to say something. Instead of just saying, well, okay then, baby, you know, it is what it is. But now you ain't gonna tell me. Baby, I just don't want to go back and forth. If I said what I said, baby, why you got to get the last word out of everything? It's over with. But I'm just saying, though, I don't like the way you talking to me. But what do you prefer I do from now then? Because you're going to keep talking, right? So what do you prefer for me to do while you keep talking? I'm trying to figure that part out. But you want to take the role. Now you want to act like a man and slap your hand. You want to do all of that. But then when I get jiggy with it, I'm wrong. Just shut up. And just going on, that's cool the whole problem now. One of y'all, somebody got to be quiet. Somebody got to be quiet for this problem can be fixed. So see, in a relationship, you might be quiet. You might say, well, I had shut up. But no, what you did was you shut up and then you start doing manipulative shit. You start doing it, walking out the house, leaving, staying gone. That means that you ain't shut up. You was allowing your actions. You was allowing your actions to say, you know what? I'm going to show him. You was being, what they call it, petty? Yeah, you was being real petty. So a lot of y'all know what it is. You expect for somebody to sit and listen to all your ideas, what you want to do. I'm going to do this. No, man. Then, 9 out of time 10, you want a person to be there, and you not even a good listener. Please share. You're not even a good listener. But you listen to everybody else, though. You'll listen to all your friends. You'll listen to all your family members. You'll have somebody good right there by your side. You'll have a good person. You'll have a good person right by your side. I'm talking about woman, man, friend, cousin. You'll have a good person by your side. Now, you tell me how in the hell you messed that up. Instead of just telling the truth, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucked over my cousin, man. Man, fam kept on looking out for me and everything, bro. Man, I'm down bad, man. I had took the money, ran off with it. Oh, man, I had did it right here. Man, I had did that right there. We all have been through this thing in life. But again, and I'm gonna phrase this again. A person that don't like to tell the truth about what they do, you can't admit they wrong. You cannot trust them. What's up, man? You can't trust them. You can't trust the person. Say, hey, man, I'm going to meet. They say, bro, I apologize, man. I was wrong for that, bro. Say, man, I know it took me a long time to bring that bread back, my nigga, but this happened. You got to always lie on somebody else. I had a homeboy like that. He made an excuse for everything in the world. My son, my wife that passed, my leg, my head, my eye, my nose, my mouth. God, every time you turn around, it's something wrong with you. My toe, I dropped this on my toe. I did this right here. But the thing to turn around here, but when it's time for you to do this right here, boy, you do it with expertise. You ain't got, you're a straight out of road student when it comes to fucking up. Because, hey man, say, yo, come on here and I'm going to pay you, bro. And then when you do something, you half do it. That's why nobody, please share. That's what y'all need to share. Share this with your mechanic. Share this to your grandmammy. Share it to your uncle. Share it to all the ones and the people talking about why you don't fool with your mama. Because every time I go over there, she's stealing out my purse. Every time I go over there, she's talking about my kids. Every time I go over there, she need to borrow some money. Every time I go over there, she got something negative to say. But you're not never saying why you don't have no communication with your kids. You're not never saying that, hey, you know what? I need to change my life. Because I don't know how I treat my daughter. My daughter has been an outstanding woman. She had done more than I did. She had made some good men, and I had ran them out because I wanted them. Yeah, Mama wanted them. Mama heard how good it was. She wanted some too. See, people like that, they can't stand alone. I've been standing alone since I've been young. You ain't never seen me with a pack of friends. I had one friend. Boy, that boy got me in more trouble than a lock in the law. That thing. But it ain't never, we ain't need no whole clique. It wasn't nothing but two of us. Two. If either it was him or either it was me. It was one of us. I can't put all the blame on him. I can't put it all on him. Because then so at the end of the day, learn how to admit when you wrong and learn how to admit, say, you know what, I'm going to let that go. Because if you don't, bro, when you get in a relationship with people, what happened is you always going to find yourself to try to be right. You're not going to be right. And then I'm going to tell you this too, Alicia. The way that you do things Everybody don't do the way I do things. I just got to get on my girl now. Why don't you clean that? I'm one of the one. I like to clean up. I like to do this. I like to do that. You know, stuff worry me. And my partner, they know. I'm saying, that's how. If I tell somebody I would do something and I don't do it, it kind of worry me. You feel me? And things like that. Please, Chef, for the one that's coming on, I'd like to thank y'all for coming on. To the Morning Talker or Mr. Check Your Injury. We're talking about now a person that doesn't admit they're wrong, you can't trust them. A person that don't admit they're wrong, you can't trust. For the one that's on the TikTok just looking from the outside, come on in. Come on in. You welcome to the doors of my church is open. Come on in. But anyway, at the end of the day, I had to start admitting the way that I talk. I still do something like that to my friends. Because I'm just straight direct. You know? I'm very passionate, but it don't give me no right to make me right. Because I'd be wrong. Sometimes when I talk kind of aggressive, heavy, thick. I go straight at you with it. And sometimes I gotta say, well, shit, man. Say, bro, I probably say, bro, I'm just trying to hear you and do it, fam. I don't mean no harm. And then I just tell you, I don't mean no harm in there, bro. If you feel I'm talking, I don't mean no harm at all. Let that person know that. If you're a woman that can't keep your mouth shut and you feel like you was already a head honcho one, and tell them, say, babe, I always been the breadwinner. So, hey, I might throw this big old ass around. I might talk some shit now. Can you handle it? Shit. Shit, what you mean? Shit, tell me what you mean. I'm going to say some stuff. I'm going to be up early on you. That's what I like. Let me know that then. You know what I'm saying? Don't get with a woman that has these type of expertise and these other type of things, the expertise in the things that's wrong. You're going to have both. You just got to know how to juggle them. You may have a woman go get up in the morning like, damn, what's up? What you doing? Why you still laying in the bed? I done been to work and already came back. Hey, that's how she is. Don't get with her. Don't you get with him and start trying to. It ain't nothing to hide. Because sooner or later, it's going to come out. Sooner or later. Like me, I don't like nobody back talking me. Shit, I don't know now. I ain't gonna never let you do that. I ain't even finna accept it. I don't want to accept it. We end up going back and forth, then we gonna fall out. So, and that's why I'm happy that God blessed me for somebody that ain't gonna go back and forth. So sometimes, let me tell you what happens in those type of situations when you can admit you're wrong. It start making you feel stupid as hell. When you got a dude, imagine this lady, y'all know I'm lying, me and someone. When you got a dude and you saying all type of shit, you steady going on, he just sitting over there and ain't saying nothing. She's on so much talking you do to yourself. You can ask him, I know you hear me talking to you. Yeah, I hear you talking at me. Because you're not talking to me. But you go ahead and finish your conversation, though. And one of those smooth dudes, I just can't stand. You know what it is you can't stand the way he handled that business. He whooping you without even saying nothing. He ain't like, good, I ain't gonna lie, I was wrong. Good, I feel so damn stupid. He just sat there and didn't say shit. I'm gonna go in there, let me get out the phone and go in there and cook something to eat or whatever, because I know he hungry. Well, just go in there and tell him, just go in there and apologize, just say you sorry. Say it, baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I go on and on and about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was mad or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Here go your food or whatever. And just be honest. If you do that, it helps a person to understand who you are. And sometimes the shit start being funny. You like, man, go ahead on, man. I already better that. And both y'all the bust out laughing. Yeah, I'm going on and on. And yeah, you going on and on. I told him I go there sometimes. I said, yeah, I know I go on and on. It's because I care. If I didn't care about something, I wouldn't say shit. And I want to lay this on ticket thick too before I get off here. Please, sure. A person that don't say nothing, don't what? Okay. You can't tell me nothing. A person that say that they love you, don't say nothing. They don't tell you when you're wrong. They don't say, hey, look, man, I was wrong or this was wrong. So you mean to tell me the person that love you say something, he or she the problem, but a person that don't say nothing, they ain't the problem? I think you got it twisted. That's your wrong right there. You want everybody to side with what you have going on. It doesn't go like that. It doesn't go. And I want to say this too a lot of times. In life, as people, we make excuses about so much when the whole while it be us not want to listen. We hate to listen. We do not. If we see something our way is the only way we know it. And I understand that. I promise you, I'm still like that. I done got out of it 100. I'm gonna say 100%. I'm gonna say 60. I don't want to lie myself. I'm gonna say 60%. You know how hard it is to change something up that you have been doing for a long time. Well, tell a person that. Don't you know when people get in a relationship or a friendship or a business with a person, don't you know they ask other people? Don't you know a person say, hey, you used to talk to her? Or you used to talk to him? Like, oh yeah, man, that motherfucker there, man. That motherfucker there got a mouth on her, bro. Or she might, or the other girl might say, yeah, girl, when he get mad, he like to do this. He like to say this. He like to do this. He like to say this. And then soon as, I'm gonna tell you what makes you look so horrible. Now tell me if I'm lying. I want the ladies and the men to say something. Tell me if I'm lying. When a person meets somebody, and it just happened to me, and a person asks them, do they know you? And a person directly explain everything that you have done, step by step. Shit make you look like a liar, don't it? It make you look like, if the person walk up to a person and say, hey, man, she like this here, bro. When she get mad, she do this. When she get mad, she say this. You should have had already let him know that. You should have already let him know that. That's why I just told you 30 minutes ago, a person that can't tell you the truth about they self, you can't trust them. Because let me tell you something about this right here. The world is small. It's the internet now, so it's gonna get worse. So if you can't tell a man as a woman, you say you're a woman, go on and tell him what all you done. You ain't not just saying just spill all the beans. I'm saying just be honest with what type of person you are. Be honest how you have. You know, you got some people say, hey, you ever did this for? Oh, no, I ain't never did that for. You was the only person I did that with. Did she? That thing, you know, you be fucking around. You used to date his homeboy a long time ago. It's good. Or you might have did some business with this girl, and girl might say, yeah, good. She like to pay you piece by piece. You doing the same thing now. Yeah, you sure did right. God did. I heard shit. She paid me fit. She told me she had the money, but then when she sat down, she ain't had number half of the money. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that just had happened that day. Maybe you had changed just that day that situation happened. It makes you look bad. Anytime a woman asks a man, when a woman asks me, hey, you in a relationship or you doing whatever, if I ain't in a relationship, you know what I tell them? Shit, I do me. I'm doing my thing. Well, what that supposed to mean? I'm fucking. Yeah. Yeah, if I meet you and then I want to put zoom in your boom boom, that's what I'm going to do. Well, you ain't trying to, no, I ain't trying to do none of that. Nah, I ain't ready to turn it over yet. How about you? Well, I got friends. I ain't asked you that. We all got friends, but are you know, you said with your friends, or do you go, well, I go out on dates with them or whatever? I feel like I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. Well, if you feel like you can talk to whoever you want to talk to, answer this question for me. How you gonna turn the light off? How you gonna turn the light off if you know that Johnny Boy over here put that thing on you, something fearful? Every time you get mad, you run to Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy drop it off in your drawer. You feel all good for another 6 months. So you meet a dude and you tell him, I ain't with nobody or whatever, cause I ain't got no man. I stay by myself. But you ain't tell me old John boy, John in your phone as the pizza guy. He keep it hot and warm. yeah. John keep it hot and warm. But you ain't told her that you got John, that you holler at every now and then. You really like him. Y'all used to date, but y'all just see this one gonna work out. Y'all been from I can't be with no woman like that. Then when you get mad with me, you telling John everything. John soaking it all in. And every time he hit you, baby, don't worry about it. You know I love you. You know John gonna be the guy. That nigga know everything about me. John know what way I'm going. He know everything. So at the end of the day, don't expect for you to talk to somebody and you don't tell them fully of what you got going on, because that's something you got to cut out. If you were dealing for this guy for 2 and 3 years, you just can't cut that shit out cold turkey like, come on now. Who? But yes, I can. Well, why you ain't done it yet then? If you say you can cut it off, right? Whether if it's a man or a woman, I'm talking to both of y'all. Not just one. This ain't just for ain't no man exempt from this. If you dealing with a woman for a year and a half, 2 years, and then you meet this other girl, right? You be knowing her for 4, 5, or 6 months. Look how you got a longer relationship with this person. This person been in your life, but that's what people do. You don't give a person an opportunity or a chance to say, hey, listen, shit, This is how I'd rather have it if this how you got it. We don't do that. You will start the relationship and then you will see, well, I just want to see where it's gonna go. It ain't gonna go no fucking well. It ain't gonna go past go. You're gonna be going slow and it's gonna stop. Because at the end of the day, you did not admit what you had going on. When you don't admit what you got going on, that means that you don't want to stop it. The only way to stop something is to go on and kill it before you give it to somebody else. But that ain't what we be wanting to do. Instead of you just saying, hey man, shit, fuck it, man, shit. Man, if I do meet a good person, and if I do meet a good man, if I do meet a good woman, damn man, I been fucking with girls so long, bro. Like, she like your best friend. You been fucking with her so long. One of my cousins was in a relationship like that for 10, 15 years. Man, it took him a while to cut her out. We all like that. We all like that. See, with me, I don't have an open problem. I don't have a problem being open in my relationship. Because I understand the way that life go. I understand how the world go. I understand that, a woman need a woman's body sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? I understand these type of situations. Shit, it'd be 2-on-1 fucking with me. Yeah, if that's what you want, then you can have John. Tell him, come on over here. I'm finna show you. Okay, then this what you want. Let's go see how you gonna feel. Don't try to duck behind my back and do it now. We ain't playing them type of game. But you gonna go get the way. Oh wait, well, she with me now, cause he might be a man that bag back. The woman might be a woman that bag back. It's up to what they want to do. But at the end of the day, don't leave me in the blind where I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. You doing me like this right here. You gaslight me doing me like this right here. I really love you. And then when you get mad at me, you always make up a reason to leave the house. Going to the grocery store. Going to my mama's house for 2 days. Oh, you made me sick. I'm going to go stay at my grandma's house. When you staying at your grandma's house, you're going right around the corner, go there with John. And John got it primed up for you, nice, all shiny. He just sitting on his car that he ain't got to say that, but you take me through all the bullshit. Instead of you just being honest about you didn't let something go. And then, damn, baby, you ain't give a chance to pray about it. You ain't give a nigga a chance to move out of town. You ain't give me a chance. You ain't give me a chance to say nothing. You ain't give me a chance to help you out. Yeah, you got that. See, maybe I would have faked it like John a little bit. Maybe you could have called me John. What we be doing? I would have figured something out. But you didn't give me that chance. You didn't give me that option, though. I'm just saying, I'm one of them throwing. I would have called me John then, baby. But then see, John might got a little jealousy in him. He don't let John don't let you do it like that. No, baby. Yeah. But now, see, you want to lie to me. You want to feed me all these lies and manipulate me and make me feel like, oh, you ain't doing much, and you don't be with me all the time. John Pop, he ain't got no job. Ain't that about a book? He ain't got John over there staying with his mama, stay clean, smelling good, like like Gucci cologne and everything. You bought John some shoes, golly. But I guess he can list all your problems. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't doing that. You might go. You can use John for that. You come back over here and holler at me. Y'all tell me what you want. Tell me the truth about you. Don't tell me nothing about your ex-boyfriend. I want to know everything. I want to know everything about you. You like. I want to know everything weird about you. I want to know everything. I want to know all your fantasies. I want to know everything. Don't leave nothing out. God damn it. That what they say. Dot every I, cross every T. Don't you leave nothing out. Let me make my own choice. I like that. I messed up too, baby. Well, what you think about this? Oh, I know you. Oh, I did it. Now you told the truth. I'll tell my truth. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Yeah, I like to jump him. I like that 2-on-1. Yeah, it's all right. Call him then. Well, no, I don't know nothing about that right there. I can't do well. You sneaking and doing it. You sneaking around the corner and do it when I leave. So don't try to act like you 2 minutes good at too soon now. Ain't you sneaking and doing it? Oh, then let's go to the finances then. You always crying about this. Crying about that. You just bought some shoes last week. Well, you can't tell me what to do with our money. My money. Okay, well, I ain't gonna pay no bills this week. You can't tell me what to do with my money. So you ain't gonna do as what you wanna do as a man or a woman, and you expect for somebody else not to get. Come on now, man. Y'all got to stop all that. Shit, man. My girl know one thing about me. If you broke, it's a problem. When I ask you, do you got some money? You better say, oh, do I? Hell yeah, I got some money. You got there, all right then, baby. I don't want your money. I just want to know you got it. Because if I ain't got to give it to you, then you got your own. I don't want you crying to me. I don't want no broke man. Your problem is you want somebody to take. If you going to get with a man, tell him, hey, man, I want you to take care of me. I want a man going to cook, clean. No, you do that. Just buy my food. I want to go out every day. I want a man going to pay all the bills. I want a man going to take care of my kids. Yeah, tell me how you feel. So I can tell you to kiss my natural black, you know what. Tell me if I can tell it back to you. You so disrespectful, and you so disrespectful to think I'm going to sit here and allow you to not do nothing. What type of man you think I am? That ain't much a man. That's a fool. That ain't much. I don't even think that's a fool. He crazy. Why would you want to do that to me and you don't want me to do it to you? I don't get no days off. At least do it to me Friday and Saturday. Monday through Friday, and let me get Saturday and Sunday. God damn, I can't get no day. Nah, you the man. Okay, then. I'm gonna show you. I'm the man, right? And you gonna do me like this? Hey, ladies, come on in. Yeah, I pay all the bills up. Come on in. I got 3 bedrooms. You can sleep in that room, there. Well, it likes warm clothes. It's all right. It's all right. She do me any kind of way anyway. When you come home and somebody in there, don't scream and all and cuss. Just let me down. Oh, I pay all the bills to him. You can do me any kind of way, but this is my house. You want to get out? Yeah, see, that's how stuff like that happens. Well, I don't know where I'm going to go. Where my baby's going to go? I don't know. Outside of the doghouse, I guess. You are low down dirty? No, you low down and dirty. So you got to be very careful how you treat people. Stop being manipulating. Because when you think for 1 minute you're going to take somebody's money, and you want somebody to take care of you, and you don't want to do anything for them. But when you flip that coin off on the other side, and that motherfucker said karma, get ready. Just get ready. So you can't be with a person. It's just like an undercover guy want to be with a woman. Man, that's going on, tell him. Just man, go on ahead and tell her, man, because you ain't gonna better hide that too long, bro. Same thing with the girl. You want to do all of this stuff, and you want to act like it's the, I don't know, I just think you jealous. I think, man, listen, bro, I've been seeing you watching this. You've been doing the same thing for I don't know how long. How much time do you think you have to keep doing this? Give me a second, TikTok. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. This TikTok tripping with me. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. All right, now, y'all, TikTok, y'all know how they don't like y'all saying stuff. For the one that's on, please share. We are talking about you can't trust a person that doesn't be honest about their wrongdoing. Don't be honest about and recognizing what they're doing wrong at. A lot of times in life, man, you have to sit down and you have to be honest with yourself. We know what we do wrong. We know the habits we have, right? We know all the things. We know when we too nice. We know when we too mean. We know when we talk too much. Come on, share this. Y'all share everything. Boy, if I was on here talking about something else just as crazy, y'all had the numbers up. Get them up there. Yeah, I'm going to start demanding what I want. The Lord say ask for it, then hey, it is what it is. I got to put a little more pressure on it. Come on. So at the end of the day, you have to understand this. Like me, I can't be with a woman or I can't be around people. They're going to automatically find out how I am. I can't say everything about me is perfect because everything about me is not perfect. In my eyes, I am a good man. I am. In my eyes. But maybe for a woman, or for a job that somebody want me to do, or for a kinfolk, you might say, hey, D, man, I can't really use you, bro. Too top. I can't really use you, D. You too. The job I need you for, D, sometimes you got to take it in and swallow it in, and you don't have that in you right now, bro. You my cousin, I love you, got it going on, but your mouth, your pride, your heart, you one of them leader type of dudes, so I can't use you for this position, D. It ain't that it's just you not good for this position. That's why I want women and men to understand right now today, sometimes you're not good for the position that you want to be in for that person. Sometimes when you got with that dude when you was young, you wasn't good for that position, and he wasn't good for you. So at the end of the day, I started realizing that when I started doing business at these different companies, doing their floors and doing these type of things, please share. Because I don't want a woman to never think that giving up and saying, oh, man, no, baby, you just wasn't good for that person. Man, damn it, I know, but you got to understand, you wasn't good for him. See, you got to understand this. When a person get with a certain type of person or a certain situation in a person's life happen, doors start opening. Like the woman I'm with now, it takes a hard time to get with some people that ain't gonna say anything. Cause I know I'm gonna say something to a woman, she'll say something back, and then I say, okay, then we take it to another level. My baby mama, good woman, but she just wasn't a good woman for me. The woman I married was good. She just wasn't the one for me. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't even feel the same. See, when you get with somebody that can understand in the spirit, right? Y'all ain't even compatible. Y'all ain't even alike. You might meet a dude, you might be like, girl, he just so laid back. You might be all loud and stuff, but he started changing you. And you just don't know. He probably did have that attitude, but now he in his book. He looking at you like, you through? And things start changing and you start noticing when you're wrong. See, when you, sometimes it's like a reflection in the mirror. It takes another person to be able to flip it around and show it to you without even saying nothing. I can't be with a woman that can go back and forth like me because she can never show me nothing. You can't be with a man, right? That runs the same like you. He like to be in the club. You like to be in the club. It's not gonna work. You gotta get you somebody that say, hey, listen, bro, shit, you do you? And when you F up, he don't say nothing. He be like, okay, well, what you want me to do about it? But I ain't gonna tell you nothing. You went out there and did it. Fix it. See, the other person, y'all both gonna be doing this every time, because y'all have too much in common. Y'all think y'all meant for each other, but then when it's time to talk, the conversation goes nowhere. See, the person I'm with, I want the person to understand that, listen, bro, everything I'm doing, asking you to do is for you. It's not for me. I want you to be the best that you can be. So, see, one thing about it, two things for sure, I'm not God. I'm going to fall. I'm guaranteed going to fall because I'm human. I'm guaranteed going to say something out of line one day. I'm not going to be a perfect man from the time that we've been together to all the way to maybe be 3 years, 4 years. Hopefully for the rest of my life, I'm not going to be a perfect guy. I might curse. I might say some shit you may not like. I might even say something about your mama. I might say something about your daddy. Yeah. It's just a figure of speech, y'all. But I might. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know I'm going to do the best that I can not to do it. I know I'm going to do the best that I can to change. But I'm telling you that I'm not perfect. And when you got with me, you already knew that. I can throw that barbecue bone down good. Yeah, I can give it to you. I can cook. I can save up some money. But still, at the end of the day, you don't know what's going on in my mind. You don't know how I'm feeling. You don't know all the pressure I've got on me. So you don't know that. But I'm telling you as a man, my truth of who I am or what I want, I expect business to get handled around here. Bills paid, car gas stuff, car clean. I don't want to see none of that shit. I can't be with no woman like that. I don't want to be around no friends. If you ain't got $1,000, at least have $1,000 in the bank, $1,500 in the bank. Your time catch on for that. I don't want you calling me. I don't want no friends like that. So I'm telling you, I've been telling my friend the truth about me for damn 4, 5 years. I don't want you around me because now I'm looking at what the women looking at. You can't buy the kids a 20, 30-piece chicken box. Your girl car get on flat. You can't go take care of the business. The girl mama needs something. Your mama needs something. You calling me? What type of man is that? So at the end of the day, women, you need to be with a man that's going to be honest. Hey, baby, I ain't got no money right now. Whatever you need me to do around the house, your daddy got to be in it. You got a lot of these people, and you see these things happen. If a man lay in the bed for 2 or 3 or 4 months now and want to work off and on, he letting you know who he is. Please share. How much of this do he got to tell you? When a woman want to wear her clothes all up there, souped all up her butt, I ain't got to ask you no more questions. The truth, you telling me the truth. You telling me I'm going to go all at this. I'm telling you, I don't want you. I only want you to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's it. And if my cousin can have some, give him some too. Don't try to act like you too miss good at two shoe and yeah, I'm doing you wrong and he ain't nothing but a nasty dog. All he want to do is so you too. You too. You don't fall to something. You in the same box. I am. That's why we start talking. We start talking because you disrespectful. You start talking because you's a liar. You can't be honest with who you are. So at the end of the day, if you do something wrong, you can't blame me for your wrongdoing. If you have children by men, you mean to tell me you have 2 babies, 3 babies, 4 babies, 5 babies, all the baby daddies is bad? I don't believe that. Oh, you all your baby mamas don't like you? Well, what you do then, bro? You did something. You did something to make all these women not like you. Man, I took care of my baby. Come to find out, you ain't did nothing. You ain't bought no baby milk. You ain't went to no doctor's appointment. Then when she got her check, you told her you were gonna flip it. Then you had the audacity to tell her that your mama need to pay her stuff when she got her income tax check. Come on, man, you ain't worth a salt. Yeah, that is shit going on here and go off to go off to the nearest hole, get a cast and put you in, just throw you in there. I'm just trying to, but why? Now ask yourself this again. I'm gonna tell you the same way I did. I blame myself. How you start dealing with these type of people? How you start dealing with these type of men? How you start dealing with these type of friends? Because evidently it was something that you had them doing for you. I did that a lot. Man, I love my friends so much, bro. Sometimes I miss them. But I say, nah, it'd be a bad thing to pick up the phone call, huh? Because all the headaches, all the problems. Fuck me missing them. I miss people that's dead and gone. But to be alive and don't do nothing, to be alive and not be a man and do what you got to do, to be alive and you still want to stay in over women, to be alive you still want to stay with your grandma, to be alive and you still come on and your children grown, you still not trying to get them to be there. So why would I contact you? So I'd be a fool to feel like, come on, I'd be a fool to feel like just because I got on my feet that I can help a man or a woman that don't want nothing. That's when you start to be wrong. You can't help nobody. The person has to automatic want help. I should have put on, I should have brought my Bible. I should have brought my bow tie. Yeah, I should have brought all that because it sounds like I'm preaching today, ain't it? Yes, sir. At the end of the day, you can't help them. Can nobody help me? Can nobody help me? I thought I knew everything. I thought that money, I thought that money was going to take me where I needed to be. Well, you know what it did? Shut me down. I lost some people. I lost some good people. I lost some good friends. I lost some good business. And most of all, I blocked my blessings. See, the thing about God is he just sets you back for you to make you just start all over again. So at the end of the day, I'm saying it to the women, I'm saying it to the men, I'm saying this out of love. You will never, ever in your life move forward if you don't start being truthful about yourself. I know I'm one of the hard-headed people that can walk this earth. I'm about to get ready to go in a second. But I'm one of the most motivated. I'm consistent. I'm arrogant. Got a smart ass mouth. Yeah, I got a smart mouth. So when I do something wrong, and I'm in the wrong for something, and I step on somebody's toes, I'm not saying, man, my bad, I apologize, bro. Shit, I'm trying to get it like you will. Sometimes I'm not apologetic about nothing because I don't care. You figure it out. I'm that type of dude. And this goes for every man I ever stand on the side of me, thank you, my friend. You figure it out yourself. It ain't my job to tell you. Whatever it is the Lord got for you, I couldn't tell you anyway. I don't want it. If I even knew the answer, I wouldn't give you the answer. So you ain't got to ask me what type of friend I'm in. I'm the one that wants you to learn on your own. Just like I did. Ain't nobody told me nothing. So I'm just going to be as hard on you. I'm going to be as hard on you as I was myself. So when it's time for you to fold, well, fold in. I ain't whispering nothing in your ear. I'm just going to tell you, catch. He go a Bible verse. Remember what your mama told you. Remember what your granddad. I ain't telling you nothing. Because at the end of the day, this is what's going to happen. You're going to always look for me to save you, and I'm not going to be able to be there one day. And then when I'm not able to be there one day, you ain't going to never forgive me, bro. You gonna call me low down. You gonna call me, man, I'm down bad. Man, a real man understand that his family, his woman, ain't nobody gonna be there every time. But them people shut them doors on me when I went to jail. I don't know nobody. They can tell me they felt the way I felt if you're not inside me. I had just had a newborn baby. So don't you ever tell me, man, I know how you feel. Yeah, okay, you went to jail before. Cool, fine. So what? So don't come telling me none of that. I did that. I'm here. Now I got something I want to do. Right? I don't care what you want to do. I got something I want to do. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. If you can help me, help me. I don't want to help you by giving you no sob ass story because I don't have any. I was raised in the projects. Had to get down for everything I had. If you took it, I come back and try to come get it, revenge, all of that. I done it all. It ain't nothing I still won't do right now today to get where I got to go. That's just me. I'm a human being. But what I know what I'm not gonna do is give you no answers. I'm not finna down talk nobody. So if you looking for that out of a man that gonna come tell you everything and take your side, I'm not one of them men. I don't like to be with a whining woman. I don't like to be around a whining dude. Every time you turn around, you crying about something. Hey, man, if you gonna do all the crying, what the baby gonna do? Every time I see you, you crying, man, every time. Man, I need some gas, but nah, but go siphon it out, go siphon it out of somebody's car. Because every time you turn around, it's always a freaking excuse about why you can't take care of your business. And then you make these children. These children ain't never yelled out from nothing or yelled out a woman and say, hey, help me, get my mama pregnant. You did it on your own. And the baby still, so they tell you, hey, go jump on him and bounce on. I want him to be my daddy. Ain't nobody told you none of that. You did it on your own. So cut out all the, I had a baby by the wrong man. And no, baby, you had a baby by who you supposed to have that baby by. What is you crying for? You had a baby by a deadbeat. You was a deadbeat too. Well, I was working, so you was on deadbeat time. So you ain't no better than he was. Same thing first time I go to the woman. Ain't nobody want to hear that, man. I had a baby by that crazy girl. Bro, you had already know that. That tell you that's going on and admit that thing was good. Yeah. And they had already told you she was hand retarded, and you still went over there what she was anyway. You thought you could take advantage of her, and she beat you at your own guy. She was more crazy than you thought. They already told you she was retarded. You went over there anyway. They didn't tell me that part where now you know. Now you know you had a baby by a woman that ain't gonna get her mind right. She gonna do whatever she got to do. Well, it don't matter what, $40, $60. Yeah, you should have thought about it. You the one fell weak to all that. You fell a victim to that. So start telling the truth when you meet people. And when it's business, if it's something going on, just talk about you. Don't talk about the other person's business. Oh man, I used to do business with Damien, man, but you ain't got to talk about me. When you doing podcasts and somebody do, you don't even have to talk about the other person. Just talk about what you doing. That's what's wrong with it. Sooner or later, to me, if a dude do me like that, he a sucker. If a dude played me, you think I'm finna keep talking about somebody that played me? Because you know what I'm doing? I'm letting that man live in my head for free. Every day I must want to go with him. Because I'm standing talking about him after 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, 9 years, 6 years. I'm still letting this man live inside of my head. He might come get in my bed if I'm going to do all of that. That's crazy. You started talking about the same girl. Oh, yeah, she took my boyfriend and when we was in high school. Baby, you is 40-some years old, 33, 34, 36. Why don't you grow up? That's why you can't move forward, because every time you turn around, you meet a man, you blame him for what this dude have done. And then when you see him somewhere, you got your nose turned up. Man, that man living good over there. Man, him and old girl got married. That man got a Tahoe truck, 2025. Man, girl, she fine. Everything. And you still talk about this man. This man is gone. He ain't got no babies by you or nothing. I just can't stand him. Well, that's over. It's over. Listen, they gave me a violation warning over here on TikTok. They be hating on me, baby. Let me get up out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and joy. I got to get out of here. I'm out. I got to get out of my TikTok. Y'all I had to get off TikTok sometime because they don't like the way I talk. They don't like that Shreveport slang. But the one that's on, man, listen, I thank y'all, man. Y'all please share. I'm looking for at least 3 men and 3 ladies for Sunday. I want to have open conversation, questionnaires. Boy, I got some stuff I want to ask y'all. Make sure y'all log back in. Never log off. I'm out.